The Wii U is a fantastic system, very underrated. I don't have a ton of games for it, but it's been an amazing experience with the games that I do have for it, and many of them have not been brought over to the Switch, or in some cases I actually prefer the Wii U version over the Switch versions. But the biggest reason why I still have my Wii U, aside from these other great games you see in front of you, is Xenoblade Chronicles X. One of the best experiences that I have ever had with any game. It is actually my second favorite game of all time. I really hope it eventually comes to the Switch, but in the meantime, the Wii U is currently the only home for my second favorite game, so it is about time I finally grabbed the version I've been eyeing for years and just have never pulled the trigger on, the Xenoblade Chronicles X Special Edition for the Wii U. I was able to grab a brand new sealed copy. I love the lenticular artwork on the skull on the front here. It just looks incredible. This is a really, really cool box set to have for this beautiful game. The greatest experience with exploration that I've ever had in any video game. The planet Mira is my favorite gaming location ever. And on the back of the box, you get a look at what is inside. And some really cool artwork, showing off a few really cool shots of action in different locations around the planet. Just a beautiful thing to add to the Wii U collection, the final thing that I really wanted for this system. For me, this is one of the most exciting things that I've ever added to the collection, just because, I said I love that game so much. Let's pull the first thing out. We have an art book. Nice, thick, full color, just beautiful. Lots of concept art, looks at different characters and creatures, and just I love looking at the concept art for this game and all the crazy level of detail. It's some of the best creature work that Monolith Soft has ever done. I love the way everything truly feels like it's part of the environment that it's in. It feels like a living, breathing world, and you are a stranger there. You don't belong, and you have to adapt to survive in all these different environments. I mean, look at that. It is just beautiful. Wow. So an amazing art book. This alone is really, really cool, and of course the outer box, just a wonderful thing to have on display. And we pull out the next thing. We have a sealed copy of the game itself. And we have this beautiful matted art card. Let's see if we can get some of that glare. There we go. Really cool. I love the way this looks. And you see Elma in there. And then this is a really interesting piece. You do get the soundtrack to the game. This is heavier than I thought it was going to be, but instead of a CD, it is on a USB. Really, really bizarre, but really interesting choice, because it looks like the Lifehold, that Zohar shape that everyone is very familiar with if you're a fan of the series, going all the way back to Xenogears. Yeah, that's a really interesting way of doing that. Definitely, for me, one of the coolest box sets that we have in the collection. It feels great to have the final piece of the Wii U collection that I've been eyeing for such a long time. I think it's just a beautiful set and some really cool creative choices. Again, with the soundtrack, instead of being on a CD, it's a very kind of odd choice, but it looks really cool, and it's something unique and different. And this is just such a beautiful game. I always have this urge in the back of my mind to just put it in and explore. I just love going around Mira. I have a strong urge right now to just plop this back in and start a brand new game. I'm just so excited whenever I see anything Xenoblade, and eagerly awaiting Xenoblade Chronicles 3 coming out in September. And man, it is really tempting to just pop this in and go for another adventure in Mira.